This is the live osprey camera at Garten. Chicks are getting ready to leave the nest. Today. So I'm watching them on a screen, but if I look out this window here, that's the nest right there. On top of that tree to the right. And that's the chicks we're watching on camera. This old dead tree is the site from the 1950s, but that tree fell apart. So the ospreys are up here obviously just now, right in the very top. Two crackers ready to fly any day. Probably today they're going to fledge. But yep. So there's, and that there is older footage from the eagles, which are out in the cairngorms. A secret kind of location. I know where it is, but I'm not allowed to say it. And that's the ospreys. Absolutely amazing. You can see the tags they've put on the chicks on their feet. So they're getting ready to fly. You see them stretching their wings there. Getting ready to go. Nice wee breeze. They're definitely going to leave the nest. They're building their strength up. And the mother is just sitting down to the left on the old tree. She's sitting watching them. So this is some place. There's a foot. This is a foot from a sea eagle. It was an accidental kill. It hit an electric pylon. So there you can see the size of it. Right, there's my hand next to it. So look at that. It's absolutely massive. For instance, that's a sea eagle, right? So it's got an 8.5 foot wingspan. That's the size of one. There's my foot next to it, just for comparison. That's a sea eagle. Absolutely enormous birds. This is a great place here. It's beautiful. This is the goshawk from a couple of months back. Checking the nest site. Absolutely stunning birds. And then you've got all the wee feeders outside, full of finches, siskins, chaffinches, great tits. There's all sorts, gold crests, red poles, there's everything out here. There's a wee chaff right in the window there. Wee cock chaffinch. There's bullfinches, linnets, there's everything. This place is alive with birds. There's crossbills, yellowhammers, everything. Some setup. Beautiful place. Amazing. And this all started because the ospreys nested here way back and made Garten famous. Loch Garten became famous for the ospreys. They were away back in 1952. They were nesting here after decades of persecution. So the original birds spawned all of these birds. These are the progeny of those original birds way back in the day. Absolutely incredible. The original tree was cut down by an egg collector. Egg collecting's obviously illegal now, but back in the day it was a thing that people did. We all did it. Education obviously has stopped us doing it, but It was an obsession for some people and they went to the lengths to cut trees down to get the eggs. Thankfully those days are gone. But look how beautiful those birds are. That's the 2 chicks. They're getting ready to fledge right now and people are building up to watch them obviously because they want to be part of seeing it. There's the eagle chick next to them, that's on a site in Cairngorm. That's a site that's been kept secret, but it's out in a remote location, so it is safe. But those birds are gone now. This is recorded footage, this is actually live footage. And I'll try and watch this. Don't know if this will work. Nah, I was trying to show you something, but... So this is me in the hide, but looking out here, that's the old tree there. And the mother is actually sat on one of the branches just now. You can see her. That's the mum sitting there on the branch, checking her feathers and stuff. You can see her just to the top left of the branch. And the nest of the chicks is about 10-15 metres away. Up there, it's up. There's the bird up. There's the chick. If you look to the right of the screen, it's flying up in the air there. Let me check the camera.
Almost away there.
Almost away.
Usually come back. Yeah, those are the young ones. So
Yeah, it nearly flew off there.
2 parents come back, then they never stay on that nest, so they will need to find a different nest. But there are some other ospreys in this area.
Osprey alive.
Oh, he's gone then.
Amazing. I reckon they're definitely going to go today. Maybe one more day, but I think they'll go today. It's plenty of breeze. And the breeze just helps uplift them.
See the female in the other tree? Oh, the other tree. Yeah, she's sitting. Yeah, she's been up there. I'm assuming it's still involved. Yeah, that's the one tree on her further down.
So you can see the old dead tree in the middle with the mother sitting on it, and to the right you can see the nest on the very top of the tree, which is there. And the chicks are sitting in it. You can literally see them spreading their wings just now. So while I zoom back the way from here, right, there it's spreading its wings. He's definitely trying to go up. And he's trying. Ain't that incredible? It's an absolute privilege getting to see these birds like this. And I actually caught one once at the fishery. It knocked itself out in the water, so I'll post a picture of that. So these guys will get up in the air for the next few weeks. They'll hang around the nest, feed, build their strength up, build up their wing strength and their feathers. And then they'll head down to Africa, down by Sierra Leone and Senegal, and they'll go right down to South Africa. And that's where they'll spend the winter. And then they might come back in a year or two and have their own chicks. There he goes. Oh, he's right in the edge of the nest, so he's definitely going to take a jump. So there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Something different. Oh, he's up in the air. Landed again. So that's the mother sitting there on the old dead tree to the left, centre of screen just now, and then over here, right in the very top, is the nest. So that's what I've been showing you on camera. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good day.